Hi, folks. So it's time to review what happened last year in the market and what's going on this year, because this is a question I get asked a lot. What's going on in the market? So let's take a look at 2020. 2020 was actually a record-breaking year for the area down here in Coweta and Fayette counties and the Atlanta metropolitan area in general. At the beginning of the year, the economists were saying it's going to be a fairly modest growth rate from last year. I disagreed with their assessment at that time, but I didn't have any degrees in economics, so for what it's worth. What happened is straight out of the chute, we had a lot of activity. I personally had a lot of homes going to contract in the first quarter of the year. By the end of the year, let me give you the statistics. Put my glasses on. Here's what happened. In the Atlanta metro area, looking at one of the MLSs, the Georgia MLS, which is the bigger of the two down here, they sold 8.6 more units, 8.6 more houses than the prior year, which was a really strong year. And then what's really interesting is the dollar volume, what all those houses added up to in sales price, was $39.9 billion. That's up 18.5%. So the quantity went up 8.6, but the volume went up 18.5. And the reason for that is in 2020, the median price for a home was $250,000, which was $22,100 higher than the prior year. 9.7% increase in value in 1 year. That is a really strong number. So the other thing that we're dealing with is we don't have quite enough homes to go around. In all of 2020, the average or median number of days a house was on the market was only 16 days. But a more interesting statistic is that 36% of all those homes were under contract in less than 1 week. That's an incredible number. Houses that are priced appropriately go real fast. I talk to my buyers, and what I tell them is if it's good, it's gone. So you have to be prepared to do something quickly if you're in a buyer situation. For our sellers, the biggest issue is determining, is it the right time in your life to sell? The other issue that makes things very attractive, there's two other factors, COVID and low interest rates, that are actually having a real positive impact on the real estate market in terms of sellers. With COVID, people are spending more time at home. They are figuring out what they don't like about their home. The other issue is people are now being asked to work from home much more. And a lot of people didn't have that designated or separate space that they could use for the office. Or for some people, it's that separate workout room because they're not going to go to the gym anymore. So we're seeing activity where people are looking to upsize their home to meet their needs. Also, Coweta and Fayette, we're away from the major metropolitan area, and there are people who are seeking to get away, in this particular case, from other major metropolitan cities or even up in the Buckhead area. They're coming down here because we're just more spread out. There's less unrest down here, and some people are looking to make a change just because of that. So that's what I got to tell you about what's happened. Right now, it's an incredibly short inventory market. If you've been thinking about selling, it's a great opportunity. If you are buying, you're going to need to work really hard to get what you want. And it's going to be a hunt. If you have any questions about what the real estate situation is in your particular city or subdivision, I'll be happy to cover that information with you privately. Just reach out to me by phone or email, and we can have a discussion to give you the statistics of what's going on there. Okay? So again, this is Raab. Thanks for watching. I hope to speak to you soon.